Good morning, good morning. So yeah, guys, I'm on my walk. I just started my morning walk. It's still in the AM, as y'all can see. It's still kind of light out here. And I'm on a mission, guys. It's like day one again. Um, I had some goals set that I didn't hit, and can't blame nobody. I didn't put in the work that needed to be put in, but I'm gonna make it happen. So my mission is to live a few months out of the year outside of the country. And I got to really speed that up some because I want to get out of here. You know what I mean? I want to get out of here. So I'm on a mission, guys. I want you guys to just tap in and follow me, motivate me, and I'm gonna push on through. So I definitely need to make about uh, another eight or $9,000 a month to do what I want to do. So that's the mission, guys. And I'm in a good position to make it happen. So it's just like I said, it's just gonna take hard work, some sacrifice, and a lot of dedication. So yeah, follow me, watch me, motivate me. I get up early in the morning, I work out, so you guys will see me, doing my workouts in the morning. I own several businesses, so that's why a lot of reason why don't get to really travel as much, because I have some responsibilities that require me to be, present in the state where everything is going on at. And but no excuses, guys. I really could have worked a lot harder, and I didn't. And there's nobody to blame. You know what I mean? You are 99% responsible for your actions. And yeah, I got nobody to blame. I sat on my ass, and I stayed active, but I wasn't active enough. You know what I mean? So like in my business, you gotta be outside. Like you gotta be in the streets. You gotta be out here marketing and letting people know exactly what's going on. Depending on how fast you want to, move. Yeah, I was moving stupid slow. But anyway, those days is over, and I'm on my shit. So again, like I said, like guys, do not waste any time. You know what I mean? Success loves speed, and yeah, I've been moving like a turtle. So moving forward, guys, like you can get caught up thinking like you can get well, I won't say thinking, but you can get caught up in a situation where, like you already getting to some paper, like, like my bills are paid. I don't really struggle, but there, I have days where shit is tight, you know what I'm saying? But it's on a different level. Like my broke ain't average broke, but now I want my broke to be something different because I was talking to my cousin and they was like, yo, when you down to your last 10 million, they feeling like they broke 10 million. Okay. So y'all gotta switch some shit up, right? So because a lot of folks ain't even touched the million. Like I probably touched the million, but not all at once. You know what I'm saying? Not probably, definitely, but not at once and being able to really see it. You know what I mean? So now it's time to be able to see the M and proceed to make another M or two or three or four, 10 or 20. You know what I mean? So that's just the goal for me, like marketing my businesses, my brands. And oh yeah, guys, I am in the travel space and I sell and put people in position and train them to own and operate their own multi-million-dollar travel businesses, which are online. So that's what I do. And I'm in the real estate business and I'm also in the cosmetology business. So, but those are on the back end. The travel is really the big deal for me right now. And that's where my main focus is at. So look at this walk though, guys. Like where I live at, some really cool paths. You gotta keep your head on the swivel now. Because shit is not, sometime I rode through here on my bike one night in the dark. Oh my goodness. It was crazy. I was scared, and I usually don't get scared. You know what I mean? I was like, woo. Like, I mean, dark, like dark. Like if the lights go out here and people don't have no light, yo, trust me. Me nah come outside. Cause yo, dark is like that kind of dark where you can't see in front of you is different. And then you imagine coming through here at night, that part, guys. So all I want to say is, yo, I'm on a mission, man. I want to free. I I talk about three things, three freedoms: personal freedom, time freedom, and financial freedom. And I have personal freedom and I have time freedom, but I don't have financial freedom. And I don't get it wrong. I can do things that I want to do when I want to do them, but my money is not earning, you know, my money's not earning more money at the rate that I would like to have it. You know what I mean? Meaning my investments got to be bigger. I mean, you got to have some more money to invest. So that being said, yeah, my investments need to be in the 60s and the 70s and the 80,000s. You know what I mean? Like and don't get me wrong. I'm talking about just putting that in a space where it can, over time, it could yield you a certain amount of money per month. You know what I mean? So like, you drop 60, 70 bands and you could pull 3 or 4,000 every month. That's cool. You know what I mean? Because most people's bills don't exceed. Well, if your bills exceed more than that, then I don't know. Like, I don't know what kind of lifestyle you might have. I'm not here to judge anybody, but I'm I'm not a minimalist, but I understand money coming in and money going out. And I've always tried to I like to, I like nice things like everybody else. I try to live a little bit less, you know, just I don't need to accumulate a lot of things anymore. Because I mean, I had and spent my money on a bunch of bullshit. Trust me. And I had every BMW that they have made except for the truck. And so I spent a lot of money on vehicles and, looking like I was having money or whatever the fuck that means. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever that means, looking like all of it's a bunch of bullshit. So it's definitely better to be invested and have, some good, safe crutches just in case some shit gets bad. You know what I mean? And all of the flashy shit, the cars, the jewelry, all that stuff. I was young, I was immature, and I was impressionable. I thought, I wanted to attract certain kind of energy, and I got it. And everything's a lesson, and I learned from that. And now I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, I am who I am, and I stand on that. I love me and respect me. And yeah, I'm at a point where I don't really care about what other people think. Definitely about me. I'm a whole 55. I done live a lot of my life, and I don't regret any of it. And yeah, so it's all about right now is just building for myself and my future moving forward. Um, I ain't got no girlfriend or nothing, so all the way single. But I would like to provide for my partner because I probably will have one. Not even, you know, ladies ain't gonna leave me alone out here. So I'm gonna definitely have a partner, and I don't want her to have to struggle or work. I want to travel, and I want my partner to travel right along with me. So I know the number that my goal is set. Like I know the number I'm going for, and that number is gonna cover me and her. And again, like I said, like telling my friends, like if you like, I'm 55, I got nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose for the Most High call me home. So I'm going for the fucking gusto, y'all. You know what I mean? And I want to leave. Now I'm going to leave. I'm leaving, some assets for my sons and my grandkids. You know what I mean? So when I'm not here, they can say, oh, Pop did this, Pop did that. That's why we're in position. So, I'm not a selfish person. And yeah, I want to do as much as I can for my family and for myself. So you know, moving forward. That's the plan in the morning, and just walking through the path, enjoying my walk. People walking their doggies, you know, and yeah. But yeah, the plan is to just leave some assets, some property. Already lined up some property for my guys, and yeah, enjoy the rest of these days. You know, like I don't know what God's gonna call me home. God bless. I just lost a partner up in New York. I don't even know how old bro was, but he's not with us no more. That was just over the summer. That's just how fast things go. It's how fast things happen. 1 minute you're here, the next minute you're not. So I say go for it, guys. You got nothing to lose, everything to gain, and nobody cares out here whether you eat, sleep, you know, whether you successful or broke. See what's going on in the United States right now. Shit is real loopy for people. Good morning. How you doing? And yeah, it's a lot of people are scared out here. Like, and I don't blame them. But then again, like I said, if you put all your faith in the government, shame on you. For real, shame on you. But because like I said, I mean, God, look, guys, I don't want y'all to hate me, but a job is a job. You don't own the job, okay? You don't own the job. People say they have careers. I get it. You have a career doing something, but what is your career worth if you don't have a job and if you don't own the business? I would just really should stop saying that. You know what I mean? Like you have a career in doing what? And no matter what it is, it could be cut short because you don't own the business that you work in your career in. So let's rethink that. You know what I mean? And I'm like I said, I'm not trying to hate. Having a job is a good thing. It helps. All money ain't good money, but getting money coming in on a weekly, every 2 week basis, how y'all get it, is along with some other opportunities and options and business opportunities, or that double up. Let's go. But if you just got one job and you feel like you secure, then don't play yourself. It's 2025. I don't know how many people got laid off in the last 2 days that had careers. And this system do not care about the words you put in front of behind your name or whatever. None of that shit matters. You know what I'm saying? I'm associated, a manager, director, none of that shit don't mean nothing. If you don't own your own business, you can be terminated, or as they call, laid off. So, rethink that situation, guys. Tap in and make sure you have something of your own that nobody can fire you from or take away from you. So your money don't get loopy, because it will get loopy. And that's why I only had, in all the cars I ever had, I only had one car payment. Reason being, just in case my money get a little loopy, y'all ain't coming to take my car, okay? So I only had one car payment, and that was with my baby mama, and I co-signed for her. Anyway, after that, I paid cash for everything. Pause. So, let me show y'all what walk is like. So I do this walk, not every day, but often enough, and helps me clear my mind, get my thoughts together, uh, connect a little bit more with the nature and the Most High, and just starts my day off and gets me going, and get to think some things through while I'm out here walking, and it just does a body good. You never know who you're gonna meet along this walking path, a lot of motivated. I find people that work out and take their health serious and exercise, take life and business serious also. So like I said, you never know who you're going to meet along this path. And I met some interesting people. I haven't made any connections with anybody business wise. But again, like I said to you guys, I haven't been, pushing and, and marketing myself to that extent, the extent that I know that I should have been, you know, to have the momentum that I need to be having. So again, day one, it's never too late to start where you at. And let's get it, moving forward. Let's get it. I'm a multi-millionaire, and that's all it is to it. You got to talk it. You got to talk it into existence. You know what I mean? If you don't, it ain't going to happen. So I got to tell my friend, you got it. You just gotta know it. You know what I mean? You gotta know it. You gotta know that you're powerful. You gotta know that you're strong. You gotta know that you're a king. If you don't know it, you ain't, you ain't gonna act like it. Act like it. Conduct yourself a certain way. Move with motivation. You can hear things and talk. People could say things to you all day, but you gotta move. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get up and do the hard things. Like, perfect example, guys. I stopped driving a car like since 25. So 3 years ago, I got rid of my car, and I haven't had a car since. And you know, it's it's challenging, but I stuck to my guns. And sometimes you feel like you ain't got a car, you can't go here, you can't go there. And I got rid of my personal car, but I have had a car. I've had several cars since then, but I just kept access to them. I didn't take on the responsibilities of fully owning my own car, if that makes sense to you guys. This beautiful view out here, it's only work God could do. So I didn't have full access and responsibility. But while I had the car, I had responsibility. Anyway, guys, what I'm saying is that I chose to do something hard. Like, not have a car in the winter is hard. You know what I mean? And sacrificing walking and and taking riding my bike and Ubering and just doing things that are hard for average folks, which was a test for myself. You know what I mean? So I'm testing myself to push through the hard times. I'm testing myself to ride in the cold and to, prepare myself. I'm getting out, I'm running in the rain, and I'm walking, and I'm working out, and disciplining myself from, having female connections. A lot of those things was hard. You know what I mean? Really challenging, and I embraced the challenge, but it was difficult. You know what I mean? And it's still difficult, especially when, like, I'm not toot my own horn, but I get advances from ladies, you know, and I gotta really just like, woo, hold on, like, what's your motivation, sis? And like, where's your head? Because, like, again, I'm not driven by sex. A lot of dudes out here is in love with their penis. I'm in love with mine too, but I love it so much that it just can't go anywhere. I ain't got no charity out here, no charity, no charity penis for the ladies. So understand those connections are serious. So moving forward, guys, I just take my time, and getting older, I make better decisions. You know what I mean? I got way more responsibilities and way more to lose. And time is so precious. I'm not wasting it with anybody. So, like, if you ain't on my time and you ain't trying to help me grow and I can help you grow, then what we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, Just fucking and dating. That's just I could look. I don't need it. I want to live out the country. I want to travel. I want to have experiences. And truth be told, all this stuff takes finances. You know what I mean? And I'm done with all the designer shit and all the nonsense hanging out. And yeah, I'm done with all of that. All I want to do, build my business, travel by myself with my partner, and travel and link up with my family. Oh, damn, it's windy out here. I don't know if I can walk around this lake. It's way too windy over here. Woo! Should I do it? Once around, I might have to walk crazy fast. Nah, this shit too windy. I ain't even gonna play myself. For real, I ain't gonna play myself, y'all. Cause it was alright where I was at, but around this lake, that wind only came out with a hoodie on, and I'm good. But that wind gonna cut straight through this joint. I ain't even gonna do it. Roll with me though. But yeah, so people, I see all the people out here getting ready to go to work, and that's what I mean by time freedom and personal freedom. I ain't gotta be nowhere. I don't even play with these people. I don't even be coming outside. I call my driver to pick me up, and I tell him to come after 9, 10 o'clock. While these folks get out here and go to work. Niggas be driving like maniacs too, for real. So yeah, I don't even play with them. People be out here acting crazy, going to work, trying to get to the plantation, to get to the bag. I ain't mad at them. I just don't endanger my life while you trying to get to your little job. You know what I mean? And I don't mean little jobs. Some of y'all got big jobs. Whatever. At the end of the day, well, I'm just saying it ain't that serious for you to be doing like Mario Andretti shit in the morning on the street trying to get to work. So, I just stay clear of that. And I love the opportunity that I have for myself to be able to take my walks in the morning, take my sweet time, and don't have to rush. And one of my guys, one of my one of my OGs had told me back in the day, he said, yo, if you're important, they will wait for you. And I heard that in a movie too. If you create value, they'll wait for you. You know what I mean? So I don't rush no more. For real, I don't rush. I just take my sweet time. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. But again, like I said, I'm in a position where I don't have to get up, rush nowhere. I don't have to. I'll rush for me. I rush for my appointments that I have. But I also give myself time so that I'm not late. I'm usually like if you early, if you on time, you late. So try to be early. So I try to give myself time to get to where I gotta go. And and I want people to also respect my time also. So I try to respect other people's time. That's how you do good business. But yeah, guys, I ain't gonna chat you up and kill your brain. Like, this is what it is. I'm up in the morning, I'm motivated. I'm telling y'all, follow me, watch this mission that I'm on. 100 new business partners and per week. How about that? Because look, the grind is on, people. If y'all ain't out here grinding, you're playing yourself. Because shit looking crazy. So don't mind me, guys. I'm on my way back. I don't know how I'm gonna check my watch to see how many miles. I guess I might have did 2 miles, something like that. Nothing crazy, because I ain't walked that far. But yeah, watch me, guys. I'm starting from 0 to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not starting from where I'm saying I'm starting at 0. So let's just say I got 0 business partners. I'm going from 0 to 1,000. What's this? November 1st. November. By New Year's. That part. That's how we going hard. So watch my smoke. Watch me, or join me. But it is what it is, guys. Like, somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do something fucking extraordinary in this family. And it's going, why not be me? Everybody else sitting on their fucking hands and they all acting like they fucking scared. I don't know, that didn't work for me. So what? Like a baby walks, they fall down. You think they stop trying to get up and walk? No, you keep going, you keep pushing. There ain't no reason why. Like, scared money don't get no money. Period. And trust and believe everything I'm saying. You don't want to help me get none of this? Please don't fucking ask me for none of it. I've been on that. If you ain't gonna help me build, don't ask me for none of this paper. That's it. Don't expect nothing, because ain't nothing happening. I'm building for me and mine. I'm supporting those that help me grow. Period. And that goes for whoever you come into this. Let's go. I'm not playing with you. I'm not wasting no time. I'm only fucking with those that are motivated, that want to get to it. You don't want to get to it? Stay over there. Stay out the way. You know what I mean? This is a marathon. So this is like, we got to get to it. Ain't no time to play no more. Shit is looking crazy out here. Nobody knows what's going on. We're usually the last ones to find out. So, like I say, the more finances you have available to you, the more options you have. The less finances you have available to you, the less options you have. You stuck like a truck. You know what I'm saying? They close the bank. They close certain things down. You can't get to no money. You don't have no paper stashed away. You don't have no gold, no Bitcoin, no nothing. You fucked. Part of my language, but it is what it is. A lot of motherfuckers running around out here under the illusion of inclusion. Y'all think shit is sweet. It's not sweet. They not playing. So they got little, like, stuff that they just, is that nigga on a leash? I'll go this way. I ain't fucking with this nigga and his dog. This niggas be out here bugging, yo. Playing with these niggas and his fucking dogs. I understand a trained dog is a good dog, but look here. I ain't testing his training, you heard? I ain't testing his training. He might smell something on me and be like, ooh, bro, smell like I want to, that part. And I have to put him down. So this is what I do. Avoid the dog. I get it. My man out here walking his big ass dog, like he well trained. He might be, but we're not gonna find out today, right? I'm gonna go over here. You go there, I'm gonna go here. Yeah, that part. So avoid situations that can be avoided. All right, unnecessary contact with goofy motherfuckers. Avoid it, y'all. You got way too much things to live for and to lose. People know damn well they're supposed to walk their dog on a leash out here. And I know it's early in the morning, and you don't gotta be on the path with the dog. See how big this fucking park is? Excuse my friend. Your ass could have been all the way over there, somewhere walking your dog off the leash. You walking down the path, knowing people gonna come through the path with the dog off the leash. Anyway, it'd be his fault if something happened. But on another note, it's a beautiful morning. We out here, and I was just picking y'all brain and just letting y'all know what's going on as far as what I got going on and how I'm moving. Inviting you guys for me to follow me, watch me. I'm a fucking beast out here, y'all. And I gotta get to it. I wasted 5 years on a whole bunch of other projects, and I watched a lot of people advance and through the ranks right past me. And it ain't nobody's fault but mine. I sat and I watched. But the watching is done, boss. You know what I'm saying? You see what's going on out here. So it's time to kick it into gear and get to it. So it was great chatting y'all up. Happy Friday. It's Halloween out this joint. I don't do holidays. I don't do American, traditional stuff. But y'all have fun and be safe. And yeah, holla at you later. Peace.